he cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case. What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help? Blackthorn.
Not really.
This won't take. I just wanted you might perhaps.
Still, you got
And that was.
a sword. The metal itself, you could slip.
So that's what's trouble. And if you knew how to do it, we could undercut.
Nah.
I'll see what sharpest and we can.
You're a soft. I can't say I'm not.
Thank you. Let's see what. I got your note. You think something's wrong with...
So you can read. But I didn't say how we're wrong with him. He used to love cracking the bow. Didn't like it. Not been working.
No harder than... Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has
I suppose things happen, differences arose. Perhaps Hippocrates...
instead of everything, you mean?
You're looking well, Cat.
What do you want?
I want to know, but...
Running around.
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many which made it.
Can you tell me who...
You think? I suppose you fine. Lord, and he's got reckoning.
Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate...
Oh, I'm never drinking.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor.
He isn't ill.
I don't think so. She says he's hot.
I rather think all can I. If we are... It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing, Frostwool has to...
I don't...
And at the last...
Even
good.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Nid told me she was building a ship.
Clive,
That's what...
what? A little as I can...
Bits, and instead you can I'll read
We have...
now of this
Or is it...
them as
Rocks.
rocks, he says. And
I'm sure...
well, you know,
I know.
go.
Because
Because
well, I suppose.
Don't worry.
Really?
No. wish I could take one of our...
Well. Here.
Let's hear it.
Well. Lovely bit of kit. Problem is, which is
Hey, mate. So,
not gave you sand.
Aye. How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Clive!
I wasn't in that.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth
Think it-
inhibiting
So-
back probably
Is-
I and that.
All right.
Company.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now, Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like... All right. Now we know what you're after.
Speaking of which...
You can, aye. And in return...
I was just...
Ah, were you
We weren't. Lady...
you
about
the and what? That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in short, and one
Here.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be...
Please. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord... I don't suppose...
I did every...
that will be...
Farewell.
Ready, girl? Faster!
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak,
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a farm.
Thank you.
Pardon.
I am... Too many to count. And ready?
Coming, my lord.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we? Sorry for the wait, but hopefully
You learned.
I did better.
A whetstone.
Yes.
No, why not be so?
Even
I think they'd be more sort of and just.
I'm just...
I'll be. Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy to...
And I'll see that you come.
All right.
Clive. What's saying for you, dear? And? Come on. Time to fight.
No need to ride from here. Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Go, Torgal!
Your reign is over. Now to collect... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt? That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. There we... The Telemon.
Very important.
Why don't you let...
What?
Well, thought we might.
Well,
That's the... Well...
it's...
Right, thank you. No, for...
Fancy a look at the list, do you? I'm sorry to Drake, it's just... Here you go. Seen enough?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Clive. What's Sancfordian, dear? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
It's all right.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come back.
Yeah. Oh.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
I thought you might finally be... Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to... The man owes me my contribution.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, and for Otto's, for all of us.
Otto is I doubt...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered, if he's still with us. Goat. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, but she was just too... She threw it.
Karen?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Lady Karen, Goat, did you... Of course, sure.
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A can? Might be I already. Might be. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I'd pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.